Hey folks, you're watching the Hungry Handgunner. I'm Nick, and you probably need no introduction to this. This is a Russian Mosin Nagant M91/30. Very cool, has 1943 stamps on it. Unsure if it's a finished capture or not, but I realized that we haven't discussed these on the channel at all. So what sort of gun channel could I be if we hadn't discussed the trash stick, the garbage rod, the quintessential Mosin Nagant, however you want to say it. So we're going to be firing a little bit. This was loaned to me by a very generous person. We're going to be shooting it some. We also have the pig sticker. We're going to go ahead and put on there just so you guys know it is clear at the moment. But we'll go ahead and put the jobber on there, the pokey bit, because why not? All right. So we're a good little distance out from that second silhouette. So we're just going to fire a little bit here. The rounds, this shoots a 7.62 by 54R rimmed cartridge. We'll talk about a little bit more here in a second, but this will be fun. I'm just feeding them in off the stripper clip here. We'll save that because I'm sure my buddy wants that back. So we'll go ahead and give her a go here. Hit that steel with some authority for sure. We'll go ahead and launch another one down there. Oh yeah, she's a beastly round. I'm sure a lot of you have shot these. You can hear the oomph that it's hitting with. Actually knocked the steel target down, so that's kind of cool. So you got one round left. We're just gonna put it in the paper target up there. It's not a fresh paper target, so we may do some accuracy shooting here in a second. We'll see what this looks like though. Saw a bunch of dirt and stuff fly up. All right, let's go reset the steel, and then we'll do some more looking at this monstrosity. So one of the crazy things is that this rifle has been in use for a very long time, and the ammunition is actually still in use. This caliber, 7.62 by 54R. I have heard it compared to a 308, just the case there is rimmed there at the back of the case. So very cool design. It comes on these 5-round stripper clips, which with some practice, I'm sure you could load the rifle fairly quickly. Got a limited amount of ammunition to play with today, so I'm not gonna be doing any time drills or anything like that. This is just a fun rifle to show you guys. 5-round magazine capacity. We're going to do some shooting here to paper target in a second, just to kind of see what accuracy we can get. This is very, very limited range. This round has seen use as a sniper caliber by the Soviets and other combat countries for a long time. So the round is absolutely going to be way more accurate than I'm going to be able to showcase here today, but we're going to play around nonetheless and have a good time. All right, so I got about 35 yards, which again is kind of limited by the nature of my range being what it is. It's uphill, the ground is weird, what have you. We're gonna do the best we can with what we got though, so. Thing's got some punch to it. pulled that one a bit. Very smooth action though. I feel like I pulled that one too. We'll see. Very heavy rifle, and as you can see, it is a very long rifle. So it's clear, just to give you guys kind of an idea. I'm 6'1", and with the buttstock on the ground, you can see muzzle is down here. Bayonet though, right at cheekbone level. So with everything on there, this is a very, very big rifle. Let's go take a look at that target and see what that looks like. This is a little surprising. So the wind was moving it a little bit, but I was holding at the center red dot, and that's what I got. So we may load up another 5 rounds. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more stable, see if I can get them in the center there. Now we're getting super scientific. Get the old backpack range bag rest. All right, shot a little bit faster that time, but let's go see what we can get. I'll tell you this, the handguard is pretty toasty just after those few rounds there. It's a lot of powder in that case heating up very quickly. So let's go take a look at the target. Well, it is consistent if nothing else. One more idea I want to try. Just interesting. I do have one more thing I want to try, just to see if it's making a difference at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, take the bayonet off. I just want to see if maybe, just maybe, that's making any kind of difference. If so, how much of one? So we're going to go ahead, load up some more beast rounds here. Let's see, same target, let's see what we get. Also holding at the same point on the target. Well, let's go see what that looks like. Like I said, it's holding at the same spot, and those 5 definitely came in a little higher. So, cool beans for what it's worth. Now, you know good and darn well I can't come out here with a bayonet and not yeah, not mess with old Joffrey. So it's just not how I do things. So with that in mind, Joffrey had a bad day. I do think it's important to note as well, if you don't have stripper clips but you've decided to get a Mosin, you don't have to use stripper clips. You can load the rounds in individually just fine. So now we got that. Let's shoot this paper target some more here. Such a beastly rifle with a whole lot of history behind it. Alright guys, this is just a quick show and tell on the Mosin Nagant. Kind of felt wrong having a gun channel and having not done one of these, but I would like to give a thank you to my buddy Mark that loaned this to me. Let me come out here and play with it a little bit. He knew I was going to stab the dummy with it, or try to. Very cool of him to let me borrow it. So what I'm going to do, instead of sitting here and boring you with a history lesson here on camera, I'm going to throw a little write-up down in the description. Gives me plenty of space to do that. And just kind of go over some high points, notable wars and things like that, as well as some links if you're interested in knowing more about the Mosin and the 7.62x54R cartridge as well. So if you're wondering why on earth would you buy one of these now, they actually, they're fun to shoot. You used to be able to find ammo fairly cheap. You used to be able to find the rifles themselves fairly cheap. However, as is the way with most things in gun world right now, that's not so much the case anymore, especially the ammo. The Russian stuff that I was shooting today used to be very cheap and easy to get, but with the Russian import ban, it's kind of made that harder. So I will say this, even the relative few rounds I had through it, this is very hot up here, so be careful. The 7.62x54R is also the round that is shot out of the Dragunov, and a few other things, including a belt-fed machine gun, so there is that very capable round. Guys, stay safe. If you have experience with the trash stick, the garbage rod, the Mosin Nagant, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. Stay safe, guys. Keep shooting, and I'll see you next time.